What's going on, everybody? I'm Zack, and this is
Harper.
Harper, and we're down in the drum room, and we're gonna do a new video, a new thing. We're gonna try something new. We're gonna try a new snare series. Can you say snare series?
Snare series.
Snare series. Because how many snare drums do you think Daddy owns?
I don't know. There's so many. I have counted before, but I couldn't keep track.
If you had to take a guess, how many do you think?
I think on the ones of the drums, I think there is 100.
100? Well, guess what?
Or 40.
You're pretty close. There's a little over 70 snare drums here in the house.
I thought it was 40.
Nope, more than 30. So currently, I have over 70 snare drums. I think the actual number is like 73 or 74. I probably could have counted it before we did this video, but I just know that last I knew it was over 70, and I think I'm around 73 right now.
Because Dad has lots of drumsticks, lots of books, so he made a grab the shelf for all of them. Drum holders.
So if you can see behind us, yep, I have racks of snare drums.
And we have lots of drumsticks over there.
Sticks,
in the corner.
books, and I own 13 drum sets as of right now. That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So with this new series, what I'm going to do is we're going to pick out a snare drum, and we're going to talk all about it, and we're going to show it, and then Daddy's going to do sound clips and play it on the drum set. Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
So I've got lots of drums ranging from ones that I've made to DWs, PDPs, SJC, Yamaha, Ludwigs, pork pies, Tamas. I mean, I've got ODCPs, I've got Thai, I've got basics. Yeah, lots of different snare drums. With that many snare drums, it's pretty cool. We're going to start this new snare drum series. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Harper pick out the very first drum to be used in this video series. So Harper, what do you think? You going to pick out a drum?
I'm thinking this is the one I picked.
This is the one you pick?
Yeah.
This is the PDP Limited Series Maple on Maple. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about this snare drum right here. Here it is. Here is the drum, the snare drum that Harper picked out for our first snare drum series video. Harper, why did you pick this snare drum?
Because I went in it when I was a baby.
When you were a baby, you went in it? What does that mean?
That means when I was thus born, I went in it.
You went in it?
Because my dad is a drummer.
Yeah, so being a drummer dad, we had our first baby photo shoot with Harper, and we put her in this exact drum. So this drum has a lot of meaning both to Harper and to Mom and Dad, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about this drum. This is a PDP Limited Edition classic concept snare drum with classic wood hoops.
Uh-huh.
These are called counter maple hoops.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 6.5 by 14 snare drum. It's got the dual wood hoops. It's got 8 dual turret lugs.
Uh-huh.
It's got the DW mag throw off and a standard no-name PDP butt plate. You said butt. It's got a butt plate. It's got a nice set of snare wires. There's no names to them, but they are nice. It also has a Remo Emperor-coated head on the top, and on the bottom it has your standard PDP DW clear Remo snare head.
Mm-hmm.
This is a natural matte maple finish. It's a 10-ply European maple.
Mm-hmm.
Did I pretty much nail it all? Mm-hmm. Is there anything else missing?
Nope.
I don't think so. So, what are we going to do next?
We are going to play this.
We're going to play it. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go put it over on my drum set, and I'm going to do some high, medium, and low tunings for you so you can hear the snare drum. All right, here we go. All right, we got the snare drum on the drum set. Right now I have it in a high pitch tuning. The bottom head I'm not going to be changing for this, but what I'll do is I'm going to play it in a high pitch, then I'll go ahead and I'll take each lug down by about a quarter of a turn. That'll be more of like my medium pitch, and then I'll go ahead do another quarter turn, and that'll be like our low tuning, and we'll hear the differences between that. But right now I've got this up more of a high pitch tune, and I'm going to do some snare drum, and then I'm going to do some drum set. So one thing to note before I start too is with the wood hoop. You know, a lot of people ask about, you know, the strength of it, durability. So I've had the snare drum for quite a while. I've used it several times, and you can feel what side I play my rim shots on, because I'm also a rim shot kind of guy. I love my rim shots. These all have a nice rounded top, and these two sides right here are a lot flatter. I don't see anything happening to the wood as far as damage, but you can definitely feel where I've hit. It's kind of gotten rid of the rounded edge and flattened that out. Another thing to note is with the claw style clamps, sometimes when you hit, you do hit the metal and it does feel different. You can feel the stick kind of move in a different direction than when you hit the wood. And that's going to happen as your playing space is only, you know, that big. You're bound to hit a claw, and it doesn't really change much, but I thought I would just note that since we are talking about the snare drum, is the chances of hitting a claw versus the wood, and the integrity, the structure of the wood, it's still going to be there. It's got plenty of strength. So again, this is in a high tune. One second. Ugh. Oh, son of a gun. That hasn't happened yet. Now all of a sudden I'm going to play and she won't stay on. 1 second. All right. There we go. You stay. I'm going to keep this in the reel, in the take. So like I said, now I'm going to do a quarter turn each one down. So quarter turn, quarter turn. So now we'd have more like a mid-tune. And I'm really going to loosen it now. This would definitely be down in a low tuning. It's crazy, even when I do that and I hit it, it starts like changing on its own. That's better. So low tune. What I really want to do is I also have this Big Fat Snare Drum. While it's down in a low tuning, I want to throw that thing on and see how it sounds. So let's put that on. I know a lot of people love this thing, especially in a really low tune. So I might even take this down just a notch, even lower, just for fun. And I'm just going to take a full half turn. Let's bring that back up. All right. Bring the tension back up on that little eighth of a turn that I took off earlier. Keeping the Big Fat Snare on. And that's the PDP Limited Snare Drum. Questions, let me know. Thanks for watching our first video on the new snare series. I hope you liked it. Did you like it?
Yes.
We'll find out. The first person to comment and pick another snare drum, that's the next snare drum we're going to do. So go ahead, pick one of the snare drums out from the video. The first comment, that's going to be the next one. Other than that, What do we say?
Thanks for watching.
Will you tell them that, not me?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.